Hello everyone, Alicia here with another lightened up Weight Watcher friendly recipe, and today I'm going to be making protein lemon raspberry baked oatmeal. Now we love the baked oatmeals. I have several of them on my channel already. I'll be sure to link those down below and some up above as well, so you can check out some different variations. This one I'm doing today is kind of a spring inspired. Now that we're in spring, I thought it'd be fun to do kind of a lemon raspberry version. So that is what I'm gonna be doing today. I thought I'd take you guys along with me, show you how it turns out. But first, let me jump into ingredients and I'll show you what you're gonna need to make this. So first off, you're gonna need some old-fashioned or rolled oats, 2 cups of those. And then next up, to kind of bump the protein up in this, I'm gonna be adding 2 scoops of this Isopure zero carb protein powder to it. I always like to show the nutritional info on this brand. This is our preferred brand. This is one we use all the time. A scoop is 31 grams, 100 calories, 0 fat, 25 grams of protein, 0 carbs. This is the one we use. You could use whatever type you want though, or you could omit the protein powder totally if you don't want to use a protein powder. If you do though, I would suggest decreasing the amount of milk you're going to use by about a 1/4 cup. So next up, you're going to need 2 large eggs, and then you're going to need a 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce, which is what these little individual cups roughly are. They're 3.9 ounce, which is close enough to 1/2 cup. So I'm going to be using one of those. And then as I was mentioning before, you're going to need some milk. I'm using this Almond Breeze unsweetened vanilla, and I'm going to use 2 cups of this. Next up for sweetener in this, I am going to use this Lakanto monk fruit sweetener, the allulose classic. Now again, this is just kind of my preferred sweetener, no calorie sweetener, but you can use whatever your preferred no calorie sweetener is in a classic. Next up, you're going to need some lemon juice. I'm hoping to get about a 1/4 cup from this lemon. If I can't get that from this, I do have others, but you're looking for a 1/4 cup juice, and then I'm going to also use the zest of this lemon. For the raspberries, I'm using fresh, but you could definitely use frozen as well. I am going to be using this 6 ounce container. You're also going to need 1.5 teaspoons baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon salt, a teaspoon vanilla, and then finally you're going to need some cooking spray for your baking dish. And that is everything that's in this, so let me get us started. First off, I've got my oven preheating to 375, and then I'm gonna get my raspberries and my lemon washed up real well. Now I'm gonna take my lemon and I'm gonna zest it. And as always, when you're zesting your lemons, you just wanna get that outside yellow part. You don't wanna get into the white pith because that is bitter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this zested and then I'll be back. Got that lemon zested and I got what I was looking for, which is about a tablespoon. So now I'm gonna set that aside, and then I'm gonna take my lemon and I'm gonna juice it. I'm gonna just juice it into this measuring cup so I can make sure I'm getting about a 1/4 cup. All right, I got just at a 1/4 cup there. Now you could also use lemon juice from concentrate if you wanted, but I just like the fresh. I think it's adds a little extra using that over the concentrate. So now I'm gonna set that aside. So in a medium-sized bowl, I'm gonna add in my 2 cups oats, 2 scoops protein powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1.5 teaspoons baking powder, and I'm gonna stir all of that together. Okay, now I'm gonna set that aside. And then in a large bowl, I'm gonna add in my 2 cups almond milk, 2 eggs, my applesauce, 1/2 cup sweetener, 1/4 cup lemon juice, my zest, and teaspoon vanilla. And now I'm gonna whisk all that together. Got that all whisked together, so now pour in my dry ingredients and stir those in. And now I'm gonna take my raspberries, which I got nice and washed up. I'm gonna pour those in and fold those in. And this is now ready to go into my casserole dish. So let me grab that. Got a 9x9-inch casserole dish here. I'm going to give it a quick spray with some cooking spray just so this doesn't stick in there. And now I'm going to pour my oatmeal in. Move that around a little bit so those raspberries are kind of evenly in there because they're floating to the top. All right, this is now ready to go in my preheated oven at 375 Fahrenheit. It's probably going to take around 40 minutes. These are all different time-wise, and the time's also going to depend on your own individual oven, your bakeware, your elevation. All that good stuff is going to factor into baking, but I'm guessing probably around 40, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. But what you're looking for is for that center to be set in the middle, and then you're going to see some browning along the edges, and those edges are going to be pulling in just ever so slightly, and that's going to let you know this is done. So I will be back at that point and show you what it looks like. I let this bake for just about 38 minutes and it is done. It smells amazing. The center is set, and then the edges, I think you can see, are browning and they're just starting to kind of pull away from the dish. So definitely done. So now what I'll do is I'll just let this cool a little bit before I cut into it. I might actually let it cool completely. You don't need to though. I would suggest letting it cool about 10-15 minutes before you cut into it though. But I will be back here in a little bit to show you what the serving is and give you points, and then we'll also give this a taste and see what we think of it. All right, I let this pretty much completely cool down. And I've got a serving cut out here. That's what it looks like inside. But I've got this factored in at 6 servings, and it's just a point per serving, which is pretty good. Now that oatmeal is 0 points, that makes these baked oatmeals a lot lower than they used to be. So 1 point per serving. We'll give this a try and see what we think of it. All right, got my husband here.
Here I am.
Here you are. You got a little snow residue on your beard there.
Because, you know.
Because it's snowing in March. Well, we're in Montana. That's normal. All right.
Okay.
So you've had a gazillion baked oatmeals. You haven't had this particular flavor combo. Lemon, raspberry. It smells amazing. When it was baking, oh, it smelled good. But I love anything lemon.
I love you.
I love you too.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it? Oh, well, doesn't it smell good? I can smell it just even now. How's it taste? That's the more important thing, not what it smells like. Well, you're going for multiple bites. Here, let me take a bite. So let's see what I think.
So the blueberry lemon version, the blueberries kind of level it out, you know? Because blueberries they're pretty dull, let's face it. So if you like a really tart food, which is great, this is the one, because, you know, raspberries are...
They're tart as well.
Yeah.
That is delicious.
It is delicious.
I definitely like that better than the blueberry. The blueberry is good, but that...
Yeah, I do.
I prefer raspberries over blueberries.
Me too.
And the combo of them with the lemon, I think, is really...
Well, that raspberries take me right back to my childhood.
Raspberries?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. So guess what the points are on that particular one?
4.
1.
No.
Yes, it's because of the oatmeal.
Because of the silly weight watch.
Unless I factored that in wrong. And then if I did, I will...
That never happened.
I will correct myself on the screen or in some other way. But yeah, no,
yeah.
I think it's only 1.
That's good. Have a little coffee with that.
Mm-hmm. I usually do these when I make them as dessert because I don't eat breakfast, but he does them for whatever. Breakfast, dessert, midday snack, right?
Snack. Before bed snack.
Exactly. All right, guys. Well, that was lemon raspberry baked oatmeal. Be sure to check down in the description box below where you will find the full list of ingredients, instructions, www recipe builder link, nutritional info, as well as other info. All that's going to be down in the description box. I will also try to link some of my other baked oatmeals down below. I can only have I think 5 things up on the iCards, but I will have them 5 of them up above, and then I'll have all of them down below if you want to check out some different varieties. Like I said, we love the baked oatmeals. They are absolutely delicious, and now they're a whole lot lower in points. So anyway, guys, thank you as always for watching, and I will see you on the next one.